Joey, the quarantine cook. Tonight we're gonna make fresh granola. We're gonna start out by setting our oven to broil. For this recipe, you're gonna need 2 cups of each of these items. You got sesame seeds, buckwheat, sliced coconut, and rolled oats. And you're gonna have some black currant raisins, whole almonds, vegetable oil, clover honey, and just a dash of Celtic sea salt. Okay, to start with, we're gonna turn our stove top on high, and you're gonna put just enough water to cover the almonds, and we're gonna boil the skins off of these. You just wanna boil it for a minute just to soften the skins on the almonds, and they'll pop right off the almond itself. It's like having an almond facial. God, it smells great. Okay, we're gonna take this off the burner. We'll take the lid off and let it cool down a bit. Set this over to the side. Take your slotted spoon and get a few almonds on top so you're not sticking your hand down into the hot water. So you take the almond and the skin will pop right off, just like that. Very easy. Just remember that water's still hot, so don't stick your hand down in it. Get these last almonds peeled. 3, 1. There we go. All right, that's all the peeled almonds. Get rid of these shells. You're going to get a large mixing bowl and a spatula because you're going to have to blend your ingredients together. You're going to take your vegetable oil and you're going to do a 1/4 cup of that into the bowl. You're going to take about 2 cups of each of your ingredients and add them into the bowl. Now my oats, I've got a little bit more in here, so I'm going to reserve this. Ooh, it's like a windstorm. 2 cups of your coconuts. And 2 cups of buckwheat. And 2 cups of your sesame seed. And then we're going to throw in a 1/4 cup of the currants. Get rid of the trash here. You want to do just a short sprinkle of salt into here, like so. And then we're going to add our honey. And I'm just going to use this whole jar. Hear the rain? Beautiful. You're just going to dump your honey into the mixture. It's like a spinning bee. I'm going to turn this jar upside down and let it set for a minute so the rest of that honey will come to the bottom. And then I'll just dump it in with the rest of my mixture here. Now, you want to turn this very slowly because you don't want it to go everywhere. Plus, you want to evenly mix your ingredients. It's like a churn. And as you stir, you'll notice it gets thicker and thicker as the honey's coating everything. You want to take the almonds and pour them in the top, and we're going to keep mixing it, and you're going to dig very deeply to the bottom of the bowl so you can get that oil and bring it up into all the rest of this mixture. That way everything is amalgamated correctly. So you can see that oil coming up from the bottom. It's quite the workout too. I'm going to take the rest of the honey that's going to the bottom, or the top as it were, of the container, and dump it in with my mixture. That way we get every last fantastic bit of it. Use any type of honey you like, but I love the taste of the clover honey myself. Alright, that should do it. And I think I'll save this jar for something else. Okay. Again, stir it from the bottom. And mix the remaining honey along with whatever oil may still be on the bottom of the bowl. Mix it very, very slowly. And you can see it's all coated by the honey and oil now. Okay, so this is nice and heavy now. We're going to take it and we're just going to put it onto the tray like so, and we're going to layer it evenly. And when it's nice and flat, and then we're going to throw it right into the broiler. Very carefully, make sure you cover the whole tray. Sometimes it's hard to get the stuff off the sides. So you want it spread evenly, but you don't want to pat it down because you're trying to basically dry it out in the oven, in the broiler. And then we're going to flip it over and broil the other side. You're going to put it right on the top, right under the broiler. Okay, so we're just toasting it under the broiler. So all you want to do is brown it, and then we're going to take it out and we're going to flip it over, and then we're going to brown it some more. Okay, our cereal's been browning for about a minute. And I'm going to pull it out, and we're going to flip it. See how fast that browned up on the top? We're basically going to flip everything and put it back in, brown it a little bit more. Okay, always for safety, make sure you have your oven mitts on because this pan is hot. So you're just going to flip it And try to keep it on the tray so that you get everything evenly browned. And you're gonna have to do this a couple of times. And just again, even it back out. Yeah, they get nice and coated by the honey and oil. That coconut browns really fast. Okay, that looks good and even. Okay, I'm gonna put it back in the oven for a minute. Once again, once it starts browning, you want to take it out and you're going to flip it again. You'll be able to tell when, you know, it's just right and you flipped it enough times because it's going to get that granola consistency to it. It'll be a little more dried out. It's still pretty moist right now. This is our third toasting. Back in you go. All right. Okay, we're taking out our granola for the third time. Coconut browns so fast. You can see the almonds have a really nice toasted color to them. All right, fourth but not least. Just make sure you keep a good eye on this, because honestly it takes about 30 seconds per toasting. Okay, this is my fifth turn toasting. You can do it as many times as you want, but this is probably going to be my last one. And then I'm going to let it sit. It smells amazing. Got a nice golden color to it. I just love the way these almonds turned out. One last time. Okay, I'm gonna let this cool in the element. That smells great. Turn your broiler off and let this sit for a bit, and then we're gonna try it out. So we have our oven off, and we're gonna let this lovely granola cool for about 30 minutes. And then we're gonna put it into these nice cereal containers. Our granola's been sitting for about 30 or 40 minutes actually. The best way to store this is in a nice big container. And we made a lot, so I bought 2. This is gonna be fantastic. It goes great with yogurt, cream, I mean just about anything. You can have it for breakfast, lunch, dinner, a little snack. Throw it on top of some ice cream. For now, I'm Joey, the quarantine cook, and we will see you next time.